Hi, my name is Yvette Schmitter, and I want to share with you a little bit about my why. As a little girl, I was taught to follow a script. My family had a plan for me, a path built out of cultural duty, fear, and unquestioning obedience. I was supposed to sacrifice everything for my family, get married, have kids, take care of everyone with whatever job, and live quietly in the shadows where Bible verses weren't just read, they were wielded like weapons of manipulation to enforce obedience. I was taught fear, not just disapproval, but eternal damnation if I dared to step out of line. Honor thy mother and thy father, my mother would say. Scripture to mold me into this robot, into this image she believed I should be. In this world that I grew up in, children were meant to be seen, not heard, and my future was already laid out. Assume financial responsibility for my mother for the rest of my life. Find some man, get married, have kids, full stop. So, coupled with the sting of whelps left on my back, I also felt the sting of rejection, the tightness in my chest every time when my dreams were dismissed as dumb, followed by, you think you better than us, who do you think you are, or panned outright as impossible. I was living in a world surrounded by people committed to smothering my flame, to force me back into this predictable box where I knew I didn't belong. Each no, every side eye, every strike from the belt or switch, it all made me question myself. Like, what's wrong with me? Why don't they love me? Is dreaming this big even worth the pain? Wouldn't it just be easier to just conform? But after every beating, I chose to stand back up, to push harder, and to dream even bigger. I was committed to finding my voice in a world that persistently told me that I can't have one. And that's where my story began, with a young girl who refused to stay in her lane, even when the world told her to.